going to go to some new information on the massive sewage spill in the Potomac River that has released hundreds of millions of gallons of raw sewage into the river now for several days. Earlier this morning, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the head of the Washington Aqueduct announced the results of water quality testing. As News 4's Mark Seagraves reports, while they reaffirmed there has been no impact to the region's drinking water, they released test results showing extremely high levels of bacteria in that water.
It's been almost 2 weeks since an underground sewer line ruptured, spewing hundreds of millions of gallons of raw sewage directly into the Potomac River. DC water crews have been working around the clock, even through the snowstorm, to contain the spill. Today, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and officials with the Washington Aqueduct held a press conference to reassure the public that our drinking water has not been affected and is safe.
The impact from the sewage spill is not creating an unsafe condition for the water that you receive from the Washington Aqueduct.
Our water quality is excellent, and of course we meet and exceed all EPA environmental requirements.
The Washington Aqueduct says it's been doing water quality testing every day since the pipe ruptured, and it found extremely high levels of E. coli and other bacteria.
The sample results are very high concentration of bacteria and fecal coliforms, as well as E. coli in the Potomac River at Little Falls pumping station.
Those high levels were found downriver of the spill, which is below where our drinking water is gathered. Earlier this week, the Potomac Riverkeeper released test results showing similar results. According to the Riverkeeper's results, E. coli levels at the spill site are nearly 12,000 times higher than the limit for safe human contact. Downriver in D.C. at Fletcher's Boathouse, the E. coli levels are 60 times higher than the limit for safe human contact. Over the weekend, D.C. water crews were successful in activating these bypass pumps, which are diverting the majority of the sewage now into the previously empty C&O Canal, where gravity takes the sewage down to these intakes, directing the sewage back into the system. The stream that was pushing millions of gallons of sewage each day into the river has now been greatly reduced. So there is a lot of good news today. Our drinking water remains unaffected by this massive sewage spill, and DC Water reports that there is no more overflow coming out of that ruptured pipe. But here along the Potomac River, you can see there is still a slow trickle of water with sewage going into the river. Along the Potomac, Mark Seagraves, News 4.
There is still no timeline on when the pipe will be repaired and the cleanup can begin. Local jurisdictions in Maryland, Virginia, and D.C. are warning people to stay away from the river right now.